Is there any new perks in it? Do we know? Alright.
That's just armor.
Do you not have an actual perk anymore? Alright, yeah. I like getting close, I don't like getting that close.
There's another armor one. This one is stamina.
Yep.
So now you're going to notice hell a lot more difference between running. Very slightly anyway.
Well, you can't look like it's gonna fucking kill over just yet, so you're doing pretty well.
Alright, so blue. Man, I fucking hate this part. Because once you've done this part, the Zeppelin comes up. Blue, 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 blue. Green. Where is it, you fucking cunt? Green. Right. Oh, I just found a route now. That's easy. Run, you fucking twat. And
Green.
activate and defend. Oh no. So basically, once you've done them switch things, you'll have to come over here, activate this, and you'll have to defend it against just constant waves and waves of zombies.
Nice.
Fucking nightmare. I know I'm gonna fail this.
You're by yourself, and you remember you got zombies for two people. And you're by yourself in a minute.
Oh shit! Fuck off. Insta kill. Oh,
Down.
you know. But yeah, this bit is just fucking constant because the dude with the sword in his hand
Is a one-hit kill, bitch.
Yeah, you're gonna have loads of them. You're gonna have the big dude with the flamethrowers. It's just chaos. Look at it, insta-death. Yep, that was failed. Oh no, it wasn't. Both them machines. So, okay, on that light bit, which you can see there, there's going to be another machine there and another machine on the opposite side.
Yeah, yeah.
And you got to defend two of them.
Oh, fuck's sake.
But, mate, it is fucking bitchy, this map.
Oh, we'll have some fun tomorrow then.
Yep. Let's see if I got a crate as well. Rare unlock token. There you go. This is your custom abilities. Let me know you read that.
Yep. Yep. I already know that one.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then if you go into the mod section, this is where it gets fucking really fucked up.
Is this a bit like your gumball situation?
I think it is. I haven't really checked it out.
Right.
I've got around to actually playing about with these sections yet.
I might tutorial that.
There you go. So if you go to create a custom class, let's say I want to go with Shell Shock, or anyone actually, because yeah, that works out perfect.
Oh, so you can basically give yourself like a loadout like you used to be able to.
Yeah. Armor does spawn 3 points of the shield. Pack a mule kit. Resource or whatever that's called, I don't care, is increased to spawn power-ups. So basically that is raindrops.
Yeah, yeah. See, I like how they've done that, but I also miss how, you know, you used to spawn in with absolutely fuck all but a pistol. You know what I mean? Like back in Black Ops 1, we didn't spawn in with fucking anything.
Yeah, with this one, you're just spawning with the spade and... Okay, so... Oh, fuck, why can't I do it? Let me back out of this. I want to show them the other one. This is fucked up. Oh, I can't replay it, because you're in the lobby. Let's jump out and see if it will. This, I think you might enjoy this. If you want to try high land defense and shit, you're gonna love this.
I forget the doctor with the hat and glasses, David Tennant.
Is it?
Yeah. It was the guy you was just playing as.
Oh, the Scottish dude.
Yep.
Yeah, what's up, Karma? That's my fucking e-cigarette.
And my thing as well.
But this is a completely different version for the zombies whatsoever. So the story goes, using a train and the big boss, which you've seen on the J456 trailer,
Yeah, yeah.
just basically push the train off the
Push
tracks
your
and
train
crash.
off. Nice. It's fucking nice of him, wasn't it?
Weird. I haven't seen the size of that boss yet. We got up to like the very last bit before the boss comes down. And then just fucking everyone just went down. So that's, I would say that's like a reference to the ghost on Mob of the Dead.
Yeah.
When you down yourself and shit. Or was it the generators you had to activate? I can't remember.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Let's see. Fucking new bastard. I'm trying to figure out what that special attack you can do. Was it these two? Pot the red lock for fucking Pika, mate.
See, that special attack looks cool, but if you have to do that with a group of zombies around you, you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
I would probably stick to the just basic normal attack, or pick up the MP40 and shred shit.
But all of this is your zombie playground.
Nice.
On that. On that. Fuck off. Where's the other one? On that. The only perk you got in there is just automatic self-revive. Activate that one.
So why are we shooting the lanterns? What's the lanterns do?
see the door to my left, that one there?
Yeah, yeah.
Magic box.
Ah, I like it.
I'm just trying to figure out where the other couple are. Fuck me, man, I can't see you on this fucking map. I think I've missed one. No, I must have missed one.
Well, he sounds like he's on fucking acid.
Yeah, that's a weird formation of what they've actually put together with these zombies. Like they're supposed to be dead, but they still talk. Wait, where the fuck are these fucking...
You got that one already? I try and spot on for you, but obviously because we're doing shape, I don't get the fucking height and the graphics like you do.
It's fucking hard as fuck to know where these fuckers are.
You got that one already. Pretty sure you shot that one.
That's awful. Yep.
Oh mate, that MP40 sounds nice.
Let's see, because that same sound on multiplayer as well.
Good. I'd be fucking raping the shit out of the MP40. I'm pretty sure of it. Always like the way. I just always like the way they've made the MP40 feel.
Yeah. Especially the old school versions.
Mm.
That door should be open then. There's around about 12 of them. Unless it's somewhere out there. I'm not debating it fucking
If I was you, I'd shoot underneath the car. I remember what sledgehammer I like. Crafty ass shit.
That's a spot like that.
There's a one in that cabinet that's slightly open.
Let's see what's in there.
You've got...
Got that one.
Yeah.
Man, this is some fucking bullshit. But that would basically open the actual...
Like... Fucking... Yeah, I know what you mean.
bullshit. But either way, once you've fully done this area, open the door, run straight through. But you saw the zombies. Mate, that is the sketchiest part of that. You just saw them zombies in the light.
Yeah, I want to try high round attempt in there, but I probably don't as well, because I'll probably get pissed off.
See, the best thing is, if you do a high round and you get that magic box area open, the magic box does not move. There's only one spawn. No unlocks. But this is fucking crazy.
Sweet.
Right. Fucking man.
Yeah, man, sweet.
Wait till it's finished. Not that. Alright, cool. I'll catch everyone later.
Well, I'll speak to you later,
Yeah,
mate.
man. Take it easy. Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Is that your destiny? I can hear, is it?
It is.
Ah, I thought so.
Man, I've actually ran out of things to do on this game.
Have you?
I need to do the radical. I just need to do the radical more time to get my light to 305. Just finish off that armor set.
I just can't get that flipping gold gun, whatever it's called.
Which
The
one?
sweet business, I think it's called.
It's good, but it's a bit overrated until you
Is
get
it?
it to like 290 at least. Once it's like 290, it becomes a bit more
yeah.
beneficial.
Have you ever played 7 Days to Die before?
See, I never truly got into it.
Didn't you?
I watched these play a couple of times, and it looks like a good game, but again, I don't think I've got the mindset for it. It requires a lot of patience.
Yeah, it does, especially on survival, because you've got to do everything yourself. On creative, you basically have everything already.
Yeah, exactly. Like, whereas things like that, Destiny and whatever, it gives me something to grind for.
Yeah.
Whereas I do an event and I know I'm gonna get at least one piece that I want.
Yeah.
Admittedly, it's things like that drive me. Whereas 7 Days, yeah, you've got that grind there, but like you say, it's a survival grind, isn't it?
Yeah. It's similar to Minecraft in a way.
Yeah.
You can have creative and you can have
I've
survival.
got a lot of friends that still play Minecraft because they just really enjoy it.
I like it,
I've
but
still got friends that play fucking RuneScape.
flipping out.
Yeah.
Wow.
They keep adding updates to it.
Yeah.
It's still going, so, like, you know, apparently it's meant to be fucking difficult nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flipping out. Yeah, see, on 7 Days I just built a base on top of a roof, literally. Just now, and I'm just going around collecting wood and things like that to finish off, you know, my base.
Yeah.
Zombies do hit you sometimes, and then you're infected and you need to take antibiotics, but it can be frustrating to play sometimes, especially when you're on survival and you've got absolutely nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Shit like that would piss me off.
Or if you die and you die again by a dog that kills you, you lose everything if you don't pick your bag back up.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it can be really annoying. See, I'm on day 27, which is quite far in the game. And every 7 days you have Horde Night, where it's loads of zombies.
So it's like a fucking massacre.
Yeah, basically.
Is that when you just all go into hiding?
Yeah, basically, yeah. During the day, you just go around picking up wood, food, stuff like that. Killing bears, deers, and all that lot.
It's like a survival RPG game, isn't it?
Yeah. Dear, well, this is a big tree over here. Shitting hell. This is gonna take ages. Yeah, 1,200. That will take a long time. Yeah, I've got a broken leg at the moment because I fell off the roof.
Nice.
So I've got to wait a while for my leg to heal. Which is something like an hour. I think, something like that.
That's not too bad then.
Yeah. At least, at least on a roof or in a base, you can go and make a coffee or whatever, and come back, and 9 times out of 10 you're fine. The only thing,
Yeah.
sometimes you're dead, is because you're starved to death. You've got to go around killing deers and all that lot to get your meat, and then you've got to cook it in the campfire. So it's a lot to do.
At least it keeps you busy though, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm still learning, to be honest, because survival is different, and you got to do so much stuff. When you got your workbench and you got loads of stuff, it becomes easy.
I know his Ed plays it a lot. He quite enjoys it.
Who does?
Ed. Zombie Smoker.
Yeah, he's really good at it. He knows loads about this game. I saw him for ages when I had PlayStation, you know, when I was on PlayStation, and he was always on it.
Yeah. I like Zombie Smoker. He's a good guy to play with.
Yeah, he is. I met him through playing zombies on Xbox. That was back in 2014, I think. So we've known each other for a fair amount of time.
Yeah. Well, you see, I didn't actually meet EZ first. I met G first, his brother.
Oh, okay.
Like, when the first G first went on PS4, me and G smashed out Shadows.
Yeah.
And we got on so well, like, because we played really well together. We smashed a couple more games out. He's like, oh mate, I need to invite my brother to like play with us because, you know, we're smashing it. So we invited his when Der Eisendrache came out, and we just fucking smashed it.
Flipping hell. Yeah.
Like me, EZ, G, and Dope. We used to be a pretty good zombie team, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, things just used to work out well. We always knew how to play with each other, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knew each other's kind of tactics. Me, I had the tactic, the same as multiplayer. It's what we could, not to offend people, but we'd call it the Packy Rambo.
Yeah.
Run in, fucking guns blazing, and kill everything in sight.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly how I treat Destiny, and this is exactly how I treat Crucible.
What part of England do you stay?
I'm currently near Hull.
Oh, okay. See, I'm from West Sussex, you know, Brighton way.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I moved from there after staying there for 20 years, yeah, because I'm 26 now. And I moved to Dundee in Scotland, which I've been here for 4 years, something like that. But it's alright up here. It takes a little while getting you. It took a little while getting used to the coldness, not necessarily the snow, the wind, the northerly wind you get, and the frost and stuff like that. It's weird though, because England actually feels more cold from where I used to stay on the south coast because of the wind you get from the sea.
Yeah.
It's weird.
The sea air is very brisk.
Yeah.
I know a few people from Brighton, to be honest. I've been down a few times.
Oh yeah.
It's not a bad place, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. It's alright, yeah.
It's known as the gay capital of the UK, though.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if you knew that, but Brighton is known as the gay capital.
Yeah.
It's where the majority of the gay population actually is located within the UK, within England. I didn't know that when I first went down. Obviously, went out for a couple of drinks, and yeah, the fucking just saw loads of people of different like sexual orientations, and I was just like, oh, I didn't really
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I've heard that Brighton's like that, yeah.
Fucking
Ha
Dundee, that's a big difference.
oh yeah, it's a long way.
You've
My brother met his,
gone from the furthest south.
yeah, 600 odd miles, yeah. My brother met his ex-partner on a dating website, had kids up here. My mum moved, with
Yeah.
her kids, which actually they adore their uncle, but yeah, I don't see him as much as I would like, but I still see him. So it's, it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a nice person. I don't think about myself as much as I should do. I think of other people, if you know what I mean. Take everyone's
Yeah.
problems on to myself, and then I end up making myself ill like 8 months down the line. But I always do well to get past it, and then I'm fine,
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I like to take care of the people I care about, like my friends and family and things like that.
See, I'm just a, like I said, people, I'm just a positive guy that
Yeah.
I make the best of every situation, no matter what the situation is.
Oh
I make
yeah.
the best of it.
It's like I like
Um,
coming online, having a laugh with, my mates and just having a good time.
exactly. This is what I do after the gym. I like to come online, have a laugh with the lads, and
Yeah.
just chill out.
Yeah.
So you'll notice none of the guys that I train with I have on PS4.
Oh, okay.
I, re I refuse to have them on PS4 because, like I say, we see each other all the time in the gym. This is our time away from each other.
Yep.
So PS4 is like my way of getting to know other people, getting to just experience things that other people have been through, and get to talk to them and things like that, and just have a break from what is my reality and step into somebody else's reality.
Yep.
But
Yeah, I
that's
know what
also
you
having a
mean.
good laugh while you play a game.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just like to be nice and chilled and just enjoy life. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Make the most of it.
Exactly. We're not here forever.
Exactly. Oh, fucking hell.
A lot of people have got like a cough going around at the moment, haven't they?
To be fair, the drop mine is I smoke too much green.
Ah, fair enough.
Uh, that is that's the reason why I cough, because obviously I vape, but I still smoke green, so
Oh yeah. Yeah,
helps.
I have an e-cig. I used to smoke, but um I've been off. I've been on the vape for like 14 months now, so
Well done, mate. To be honest with you, mate, I used to work in a vape shop. I know a lot about vaping,
yeah.
and like I said to people, once you make it past that first year, everything becomes so much easier.
Yep. Flipping. I smoked from the age of 15 to the age of 24, so I was smoking for 9 years, and I was having like, I was a heavy smoker. I was on like 30 to 40 fags a day. You know what I mean? So it weren't easy,
Yeah.
but I thought, nah, I want to keep at it. And the flavors I get though from my vape, like rhubarb custard and things like that, it's just so nice. And when you have a fag, you're like, oh, this is horrible. you know.
To be fair, I was one of those smokers that really enjoyed the taste of smoking, so I found quitting smoking fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Because obviously I smoking herb at the same time while trying to quit smoking also didn't make things easy.
Yeah.
But like I say, as much as people say, why do you smoke herb? I suffer with sleep issues, fucking really bad nightmares
Yeah.
about things that happened in the past that just haunt me every night.
Mm.
So that is my way of helping me sleep.
See, a lot of people wouldn't know if I didn't tell them, but I suffer with mental health. Now, a lot of people are like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I suffer with mental health, but because I make sure I take my medication on a daily basis and keep it controlled, people are like, wow,
Yeah,
for someone who has what you have, you do really well.
exactly.
You know?
Like I say to people, it's all about finding what works,
Yeah.
equal balance, and just sticking with it,
Yeah, see, my
and just powering
medication
through.
I take, you probably heard of it before, called quetiapine.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on 600 milligram of that. Now, that's strong.
Hell, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
and the only reason why I sleep, if I don't take my tablets because I've got insomnia, I can stay awake for days. So if someone said to me, right, could you do a 48 hour PlayStation with me? I'd be like, no problem. You know, because I
Yeah.
just would stay awake, but my body would ache. It was like yesterday because I was up for 41 hours. My mouth felt like I got smacked in the mouth. My teeth, I would just felt so bruised. And but afterwards, yeah, this morning I felt relaxed. You know, better again. Even though I only had 7 hours out of being awake for 41, everything felt rested.
Yeah. See, nowadays I have to sleep. Since I got in the gym, I've learned I need to sleep more to recover more to get bigger,
Yeah.
essentially. I have to average somewhere around about 6 hours at a time. That's what works, like, an equal balance for my body.
Oh yeah.
Just getting 6 hours. Um, Anything past that, and then I don't function well. Anything past 6 hours, I don't function well. But
Yeah.
obviously, because of the continuous nightmares, if I didn't smoke anything to put
Yeah.
myself into like a comatose state, I wouldn't sleep.
Yeah, it's like you know, people say, "Oh, wrestlers are fake," but they don't realize what wrestlers do. They they travel to nearly every single city in America. They're always traveling, and they're in the gym, and they go to the ring as well to do what they do. You know,
Exactly.
for what
People don't quite
30,
realise
40
the
years.
effort that goes in.
Look at you've probably heard of him, John Cena. Look at him.
Yeah, yeah.
He's you know, the strength of that man is just ridiculous. It's not meant to be humanly possible to pick up what he picks up, but that's just ridiculous. You know, he can pick up what,
Exactly.
800 pounds? Um, yeah, 900 pounds on deadlift
Exactly.
weight,
It's
and
just
he proved that in a ring because he picked up the Big Show and Edge. Now that's like 780 pounds. That's just unbelievably strong.
people don't realise that the hard work and the determination that goes into things such as wrestling and such as
Yeah.
like weightlifting. Admittedly, weightlifting nowadays is becoming more established.
Yeah, what really touched me was when I turned on and SmackDown came on and it said Eddie Guerrero died. I was like, wow. That was
Yeah,
I wasn't
I
expecting
remember
it.
that.
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting it. See, when Benoit died, personally, I think that just proves the point that steroids is really dangerous. Can be anyway.
It's the steroids that mess with him mentally. And anyone that is fitness based will know steroids.
Yeah,
Certain steroids can only be taken by certain people depending on their mentality. Benoit was on something called triacetate.
yeah,
Triacetate will send people that aren't 100% a calm person absolutely loopy. It
yeah,
brings out the inner, it's what they call the inner caveman or the inner animal, which is like your natural instincts that
yeah,
your body buries through. Obviously, we've gone through fucking evolution and things like that, but it brings out the rawest of raw in the human mind.
yeah,
Brings out all your basic instincts.
yeah.
It, it's why trend when you're in the gym makes you into a fucking animal.
Mm, yeah,
Hence why Benoit was so strong.
yeah. You could see those on steroids, couldn't you? A bloke that height and he was that big.
Yeah.
If you know,
Um,
if you see someone like Batista who's like 6'6", even though you know he's on steroids, but a bloke could get big at that height.
you can kind of believe that Batista was natural.
Yeah, but because he did bodybuilding, he probably did take steroids. You
Batista
know.
did take steroids, yeah.
Yeah, but you can probably tell he did anyway. You know, people say, oh, he's losing his
Yeah,
hair, so that proves he took steroids. But he's 50. You know, he's gonna be losing. A lot of people at that age loses their hair now.
exactly. Like I say to a lot of people, steroid doesn't lead to hair loss. This is a
Yeah,
common misconception between people, which they're not 100% clued up on. Um,
yeah.
Batista started to lose his hair because, as much as it wasn't mentioned, he had borderline alopecia.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's why he actually took it off.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can still find the press conference, because there was a press conference confronting him about his hair loss due to allegations of steroids. He admitted yes, he's on steroids, but he has borderline alopecia.
oh, okay. Wow.
But again, like I say to people, steroids, I'm all for them. Steroids are performance enhancing drugs
Yep.
that, when taken correctly and in subtle doses, not large doses, and used responsibly, can actually make you a healthier person.
Oh, okay.
It's the only thing about steroids is it's had so much bad publicity purely because the governments don't recognise it as something, you know, that should be used.
Yep.
But medical studies wise, there's nothing to, like, when it comes to steroids, there's nothing that's been truly proven that steroids are harmful unless used in an overdose that the human
Yeah.
body can process, purely because everything that within steroids are just synthetic forms of what your body already creates,
Yeah.
but you're just heightening that level. It's like
Yeah.
people take testosterone. As we all know, testosterone is a natural thing that males produce.
Yeah.
That's what makes us such horny bastards.
Yeah.
Growth hormone is something that our body creates until we're about 28. Do you know growth hormone, as much as it's a steroid, if you took it every day of your life, took 1 milligram of steroids, of growth hormone every day, you would be one of the healthiest and fittest people living.
Flipping out.
Because it's basically all the natural goodness of your body being synthetically made to heighten. And because once you get past about 28, your body stops producing it. Hence why your body starts to deteriorate into your 30s and 40s and 50s.
Yeah. No. Yeah, because that's where it's like your body starts slowing down, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But a lot of the lifters that I train with, because a lot of them are in their 30s and 40s and 50s, they are on steroids and they do take growth hormone. And taking growth hormone makes it so they can keep up and continue doing the same, like continue lifting the same amount of weights and things like that, and continuously get strong, because their body is tricked into believing it's still 21 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He looks really good for his age. He's getting on a bit now, isn't he?
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger used to take a combination of Test, Deca, Anavar, and growth hormone.
Yeah.
So, Test is good for muscle recovery. It's fucking amazing for muscle recovery.
Yeah.
Along with bulking. Deca is a bulking agent. Anavar cuts all the water out of your body whilst keeping all the density of your muscle and your strength. And the growth hormone is to keep the body in good shape, as to make sure it gets everything that it needs. making it so that you can basically keep up.
Yeah.
You'll notice a lot of medications that you get for cancers and things like that will actually contain the core elements and components that go into steroids.
Oh, okay. It's like apparently
mostly...
inhalers have a certain extent of steroids in
do.
it, isn't it?
They do. They contain DEPA.
Yeah.
And they also contain growth hormone as well. It's helps the respiratory function.
Yeah, yeah. See, my mum has bronchial asthma, so she has the worst. And because she's become, you know, lazy because of her tablets and things like that, she stays in bed a lot. And she's 56, and the hospital has told her that her lungs are functioning of a 95-year-old.
Yeah.
Which shows she's got COPD, apparently, but she doesn't have to cough. She just gets really out of breath if she's walking up steps to get to the bus stop and things.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when it comes to COPD now, like, at the minute, there's nothing that they can do, which is a real shame. Whereas if they invested into things like looking into steroid treatments properly, there probably would be something that they can do. It's like the government have the cure for cancer, but they won't release it because it's too much of a moneymaker.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off. I've lost family members to cancer. This fucking winds me up that the government won't do it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So this is why I'm a strong opponent when it comes to radical treatments.
Yeah. See, yeah, go on.
I'm just strong for them kind of treatments and that kind of testing because, well, when you're diagnosed with things like COPD and things like that, you're left with not much of a choice.
Yeah.
But any choice is better than no choice. But the government don't recognise that. They'd rather let you just plod along, go by, only just getting by. Do you know what I mean? And it winds me up.
Oh yeah.
Because how they see it is it's a money-making business. As horrible as it sounds, cancer is a money-making business.
Yeah.
And it won't be too bad, but it's already been released in the press in America that the US government have the cure for cancer.
Oh, okay.
A CIA agent released it. An ex-CIA agent released it. Just blatantly saying, yep, they already have the cure for cancer.
Yeah, see, my auntie used to drink when she was younger and things like that. But she died on her birthday in May. She weren't the nicest of aunties, if you know what I mean. There was good bits and bad bits, but she was alright until she lost her dad, and then she went weird. That
happens to everybody, though. Do you know what I mean? A traumatic loss can do that.
She treated me good when I was younger, but when I was like 12, she used to make me sit at the table like 3 to 4 hours and make me eat my dinner. I wasn't a big eater, so my body frame was skinny, if you know what I mean. And then she basically got me to go in a respite care. She said I'd go back after she's had her operation, and then that didn't happen. I live with my mum. She didn't want to know. But it still hurt when I found out she died, if you know what I mean, because she was a big part of my childhood.
I say, people, you got to hang on to the good memories, because unfortunately, again, traumatic experiences change people.
Yeah.
Losing somebody that's close can enact that kind of thing, which is a shame. But that's just because the human body doesn't, or the human mind doesn't know how to process death and things like that properly.
Yeah.
The mind doesn't know how to, I know it sounds harsh, but process death effectively.
Yeah.
And this is why it affects people differently.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, hang on 2 minutes, I'll be back in a second.
No worries, mate.
I'm back.
Yo.
Yeah, but yeah, my nan died in 2010 of cancer. I don't know what type it was, but yeah, she sadly passed away in 2010. Yeah, she was I think she
I
was
don't
70. Yeah, I think she
see.
was 70 odd.
Hearing that, I know it sounds slightly weird, but hearing that makes me somewhat sort of happy knowing that she had a full.
Yeah.
I lost my auntie. She was 27 when she passed from cancer. She fought it, she beat it, it came back. Unfortunately,
Blimmin' hell.
there was nothing that she could do.
Yeah.
But like I say, everyone processes death differently. Me personally, I show no emotion to it.
Do you?
I, I I don't show any kind of remorse or anything like that, which I know sounds really bad, but it's
Yeah, I
just
know
the
what
way
you
I
mean.
process it. Whereas other people get really emotional, things like that. I don't,
Yeah.
because I just don't process things that way.
I think it's weird, you know. I haven't actually ever said, "Oh, I'm scared to die." The only thing I would never want to die of would be a heart attack or a stroke.
See, they
That's
say a
the only
heart
thing
attack's
I've ever had.
painless.
Yeah.
They say a heart attack's the best way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it's a brief second of pain and it's over.
Oh, okay.
Whereas
A
me
stroke's
personally,
worse.
yeah, a stroke would be fucking horrific for me because there's the risk of not dying and living forever permanently disabled. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I know what you
And
mean, yeah.
I'm one of these people that firmly believe in if I need my ass wiping for me, put me down.
Yeah.
If I can't do it myself, I won't do it at all.
Not a lot of, you know, not a lot of people can say they went into a foster parent's home and they were as nice as mine. Mine were really nice, and I still see them today. I used to have
Yeah.
my last name, used my name, my parents' last name. That's what they meant to me, and I changed my name because I wanted to be a part of their family forever, basically.
See, that's good though. You've got them connections.
Yeah, and you know, my foster mum, she had a mum who lived until she was 91. She was born in 1911 and she died in 2002. She didn't die of cancer or anything, she died of a natural cause, but she died on my birthday when I was... How old would I have been? 11, yeah, I was 11. But even though even though it's a sad birthday, um, you know, I was pleased that she lived such a long age, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they were really nice. But it was strange though, because my foster mum lost her dad and her mum at exactly the same age, but they are 2 years apart. Thinking
You'll
that,
find that happens.
yeah,
Older couples, generally, when one dies, I know it sounds sad, but a couple of years later, the other spouse will die.
yeah, I
It's the
always
same with
thought that
animals.
I always thought that she passed away because she was missing him, basically.
As corny as it sounds, it is true. People can die from a broken heart.
Yeah, they were married for years. I don't know how long. I think it was 6. And being with someone that long and then they're suddenly not here, you just don't get used to it, really, do you?
Exactly. Like I say, unfortunately, it's just one of the things that happens.
Yep.
Um, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Problem is nowadays you don't find that happening, whereas you did with older couples. Because nowadays people don't truly love each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
know
you
what you
know a
mean.
couple truly, when a couple that's been together for 30 or 40 years, when one goes, a couple of years later another will go. It's the
Yeah.
same as animals and dogs. You'll notice with dogs, if they if you have a litter of dogs,
Yeah.
say you get 6 dogs and you keep all 6,
Yeah.
where one goes, you'll find that they'll all slowly start to drift away.
Yeah. Yes, like my
and that,
foster mum, she's 70, and my foster dad that I see as my real dad, like my foster mum, he's 78, and they do well for their age. He had a minor stroke on Christmas, but he was fine, you know. But yeah, they're doing well for themselves, and they've been married for 38 years, something like that. So it's been a long time as well.
it's a shame though, because you don't see couples like that anymore. Like
Yeah.
in our time, you don't get that. It
No.
doesn't happen.
Yeah. See, my partner that I'm with, I met her through online.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she stays over abroad in Ukraine. So, but we've been speaking for like 3 years, so things have been good. I just hope that I can be like, you know, my foster parents, that I could be together for the rest of my life, basically. But whether that works out the way I want it to or not, time will just tell.
Exactly. That's
But
the only thing.
too many people out now though has the need to cheat, or has the need to, you know, be
Be
unfaithful and tell
unfaithful.
lies. Yeah. With me, I think to myself, what is the point with getting with that person if you're gonna cheat? You might as well just stay single. You know.
It's true. It is very true.
With me,
If you
if
have
I'm
the
gonna,
intention of not being faithful, there's no point.
yeah, with me, once I'm with that person, I don't think about anyone else. I don't even go on to, you know, certain websites and stuff like that, you know, because you're true to that person. You don't just, you know, go and chat to other people, do you, on a website?
No, no.
See, my brother did that with his ex-partner, but she was one of them women who moaned ridiculously, if you know what I mean, and because he's got mental health and stuff like that, it drove him mad, and he started gambling and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, some circumstances, the other partner is driven to it because they're
yeah,
unhappy.
yeah,
And some circumstances, I can understand why it happens, but some it's just uncalled for. Whereas your brother had a reasonable like circumstance as to, you know, whereas other people, they just do it for the fun of it, or they get pissed off and they think, yeah, that's it, I don't need to care about my other half, I'm just gonna, she looks pretty hot tonight, so I'm gonna go bang her.
yeah,
And it's just blatant disrespect, and I also think it's a lack of self-worth and self-pride as well.
yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Fuck, I forget how easy this game is, man.
What game's that?
Destiny 2.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It's it's like
like I've
sometimes I
heard
play
people.
on Formula One. Have you ever played them games? Ever interested in them or not?
I used to be big into Gran Turismo. Unfortunately, I've not sat and played a racing game for a long time, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've just never got round to it.
Yeah.
Obviously, with like the whirlwind of COD Zombies and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm one of these. You get these kind of gamers that will sit and buy shitload of games. I will just stick to 2 or 3 and rotate round them.
Yeah. Well, I have Pro Evolution. You know, soccer, FIFA, Destiny, Call of
Yeah,
Duty. You know, they're the main games I normally play, and you know, like Formula One sometimes and things like that.
exactly. Nowadays, all I really play is Destiny 1 and 2 and Call of Duty. That's
Yeah.
roughly about it. I've played a bit of Wolfenstein 2 on my mate's PS4 as well, because he got it and we put it on ultra hard, and if you ever get a chance, go on YouTube and type in Wolfenstein 2 Ultra Hard walkthrough. See how fucking hard that actually is. It's basically one-shotted kill.
Wow.
It's based in the USA, but Nazi Germany are taken over in the future.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mate, it's fucking difficult. You could be 4 miles away from an enemy, and if they spot you, you're dead.
Yeah.
They've got fucking aimbot accuracy. They've got fucking guns on steroids. The full works.
Wow.
It's a good game, to be fair. It's really interesting, but again, it's one of them games that I wouldn't want to sit and play by myself. I'd want to play it with somebody else.
Yeah.
It's the kind of game that you'd enjoy with your mates.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
A bit like Call of Duty. You wouldn't play Call of Duty by yourself, would you?
No, it gets boring, doesn't it? Playing by yourself.
Yeah, I like playing zombies solo, but every now and then I like to jump on with a group of people and just have a laugh and enjoy the game for what it is.
Yeah.
Not everything has to be serious, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, every day that I'm in online, I'm always in a party, you know. Because even if you're playing a different game, you're talking, so you're not getting bored.
Exactly, you've got to keep the social aspect there, do you know what I mean? You don't need to isolate yourself from people, there's no need nowadays.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I do have my days where I just come on and play Resident Evil 6. Just because I fancy playing the campaign, I won't come in a party, but that's because I'm too busy playing the campaign and I enjoy listening to campaigns.
Yeah.
Hence why I know so much about Destiny.
Yeah. People don't like watching the videos when you're playing the story, but I like watching the videos.
Exactly, the cutscenes and things like that, it's where they contain the juiciest of information.
Yeah.
And I'm one of these people that I like to process information and I like to understand things.
Yeah. See, when I played the story when it came out, I noticed at the end they showed the big ship for a split second, and I thought to myself, will that be an opener to the DLC?
Yeah.
You know.
It's things like that. It's just little snippets like that that give you something to click onto for the future.
Yeah.
But a lot of people aren't interested in that shit nowadays. They just want to come on, they want to play it and complete it and go, well, I'm max light level.
Yeah.
I must be the best player in the world, i.e. Kringo.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just like enjoying my games. I like to find something out, then I like to break it down and see where it leads and what it expands onto and what it develops from or what it's going to develop to, things like that.
Yeah. See, there's some people who, you know, they're like, oh, I'm better than you, and look how good I am at this, and I'm good at that, you know. I think to myself, flipping out, it's a game. I don't care how good I am, as long as I can play a game and I have fun, that's all that matters to me. You know.
I say, as long as you're enjoying it, and if you can't do it by yourself, you can always get someone to help you do it.
Yeah.
And as long as you're having fun while you do it, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Right. I ain't gonna say I'm the best at Destiny or the best at COD. I'm a fairly average gamer. When I play properly, I play really, really well.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not one of these people that will sit here and try at it and sweat it out.
Yeah.
Unless, you know, it's a challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Trials of the Nine or something like that. Then I'll sit and sweat it out and I'll complete the challenge, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But anything else, you know, I just like to play a game casually and enjoy it for the story value and things like that.
It's like the raid, you know, I really, you know, wanted to try and do well, you know, because obviously it's a raid, but I wouldn't, you know, get really peed off about it. I wouldn't say I've never got peed off with a game before, because yeah, I do get annoyed at certain games, but I just take a break for a little while.
Like I say to people, like people say to me, I understand that you're a chilled player, but why do you get so angry at Call of Duty? I get angry at Call of Duty because I'm venting.
Yeah.
It's like the raid. I'll openly admit, I hold my hands up, I do get angry when I play with Kringo. It pisses me off, because I don't like wiping people's asses unless I know that it's like their first time doing it, or they've not done it all the way through, or something like that, or they're not too sure. Then I'm prepared for it.
Yeah.
Then I can help guide them. Whereas if someone tells me that they can do it, and it turns out they can't do it, I do
Yeah.
get a bit annoyed.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's no need to claim that you can do it. I'm not going to think of you any differently if you can't do it. Just ask for the help.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
We're working as a team for a reason. So you bounce off